Huge crash on the front straightaway.
He's off again. Oh, a huge off.
Big crash, up and over.
So that's the car that leads Group GTO as things currently stand. And I thought I heard a bang, and that's Simon Orange, who's had a hefty hit into the pit wall. I thought I heard a squeal of tyres. Wheel to wheel for the lead. Daryl De Leon is going to have to sweep around the outside if he wants the lead, but he can't do it. James Lay is there. There's contact further back, and it is Jason Rishover in the gravel trap. We've got Jack Tomlin in the gravel trap. Backwards into the gravel trap is Ben Stone, who's a little bit slow away, but it's James Lay and Daryl De Leon. There's contact further back, I think, and Jason Rishover gets tangled up with Abdulhamid Khatib. Both of them are in the gravel trap. Straighten up the right-hander at Redgate Corner. It's all very busy out there at the moment as a result of that safety car period. We've got just over 5 minutes to go, and the sound of gravel.
Of the season. This is the tail end of how it happened, and he caught that tire wall pretty hard.
He's super consistent. He takes that inside move there. That is late, too late.
And around goes Farnbacher out of the lead in the Pro class.
Oh, this touch. Phil Garris goes around in the backdrop.
That was from 4th place in Pro.
Phil Garris is getting ever closer to Seth Lucas there and just tries to make that second move into the turn 7 double apex.
Washington, the beneficiary, he moves to the inside, and oh my goodness, the two come together. Somehow, a full 360, and Kyle Washington can keep on going. Replay of a battle here. Rob Holland, Todd Colbin, and Todd gets up on 2 wheels. Let's look at this. We can see at the top of the screen. Yep,
just by himself. I think he was chasing after the lead. A pretty good impact there. You can see the hood and wide there in the middle of the pack. Everyone just try to keep it clean.
Oh, someone's around. It's one of the Heart of Racing Astons. We've got a car off track that might be Todd Coleman. Everyone is backed up here. I guess you'd call it kind of showroom stock type racing in Canada. Oh, there's a spin at the top of the hill.
Yeah, that's the Heart of Racing machine involved.
Yep.
So
Nowhere
clean
to go.
Initially, then just middle of the pack.
Seemingly eliminated in this move, and yikes.
Yeah, that was a bit of a late move there.
That it was.
The trouble is, the door opens there, but
Out earlier this weekend, he's like 37. I would have guessed about 27. Anyway, a lot of damage there.
Yeah. See how this one develops here. Everyone getting pretty feisty. That was a little bit ugly there. The 09 into the side of the other Porsche there.
Oh, side by side, Conrad.
Oh, there was a touch, I think.
Oh, Povolato. Oh, big spin and wall contact there. Is that Jez Bray? It might have been. In fact, there could have been some contact there. Wow! Did you see how much opposite lock? Oh!
This is getting ugly, guys. And pit window just opened as well to add to the confusion. This is going to get tight.
Yes, it is. 3 into 1, and predictable finish. That's a heavy impact. You can see it's moved the barrier.
To turn right. Let's take another look at it. They're in a first little battle there trying to duke out who's going to get the position on the entry in the corner. You really have to just feel those situations. You can't overcommit. You just, oh, there's a touch. There was a touch there, and Schmid is around.
Lozier as well. That allows Cooper Broll through.
Despite Cole Becker. But what are we going to have at turn 2? Oh, we're going to have a big problem for the 44. Goes completely around. Looks like nobody's managed to run into that car.
Behind as cars work their way up and over the hill right now as they try to make it. Contact there, and the car spinning around. That's the 37, Harry Chung, hard into the barriers around the outside. Rubbing doors a little bit with the Tech Sport driver coming up through turn 8. There it is. Joe, how do you see that one?
If I'm honest, the initial moment
into the outside. A little bit of side-by-side. Oh, that was just a big, big dive there by the 30 down to the inside of the 24. 5 minutes to go is, ooh, that was a very, very hard run there for Dodge. And we've got some contact in the back. That's number 73 of Aiden Yoder, hard off into the tire barriers on the exit of turn 9. Yeah, he's going to take a look down to the inside of Alex Garcia. Garcia's going to take a look down to the inside of the 8, and that's going to be contact for Isabella Robusto, who is spun around.
Has a crew member up top on the grandstand. That's
Someone's into the wall. I think that's Sato.
Takuma Sato in his first drive for Chip Ganassi Racing is out of this PPG 375.
To start back up, Rossi leaving his stall, Kirkwood coming into his stall. Bam, right there is the contact.
This is how it happened.
We had just circled the marbles high in turn 4 as those were accumulating. You can't see them. Stingray Rob. This helps Pato Award massively. Stingray Rob's going to have a big hit.
Hold it up.
He had no choice in that.
You thought he was going to slide along the wall.
Trying to save it, but you're a passenger at that point.
Didn't hit particularly hard either.
Yeah, you see the right front just collapses. Oh, and it comes to a stop.
Dixon watching what's going on. 2 cars in the wall. Graham Rahal.
Devlin DiFrancesco, I believe, as well.
This is what happened last year.
Same two
guys.
On the back straight, and what happened? Something broke on DiFrancesco's car, maybe. It looked like the front steering was towed in. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. He was coming into pit lane.
But he's using up those tires up on the slipperier surface. Looks like Grosjean crashed.
Romain Grosjean out for the 2nd race in a row.
Up on the outside of Jack Wood. He's going to make it work. It looks like, are they 4 wide?
We got a spin already. We talked about turn 2 and how treacherous that is.
Chad Chastain.
Just like it is here in the heart of Texas. Check this out. This is what happened when we were going to break. Chastain goes around again in the outside wall, and that, Jamie, is going to end his evening.
Caution on the racetrack.
Caution is out for the 8th time on the front stretch. And a big hit after he had already come to a stop on the racetrack. 4 different trucks collected there.
See if we can get another view of it. There he is in the outside wall. He bounced off the wall into Ankrum pretty hard as well.
You got to make a decision. Is he going to go low or is he going to go high? And everybody ahead of Mills went low, and he elected to do that as well, but the hole closed up.
Oh, look, he got squeezed into the outside wall up off of turn number 2.
And then Daniel got squeezed to the inside wall. Nick Sanchez trying.
Oh, trouble. Crafton spinning. Is he going to save it?
He collects some trucks while he's at it. Caution is out again.
First one I saw sideways. He's in the middle. Actually, Colby Howard got sideways. Maybe got into Matt Crafton. And then they all went into the outside wall.
And they touch. Nick Sanchez gets sideways. He wrecks. The 38 Zane Smith goes around.
Yeah, and Carson Hocevar will be our winner.
As Carlos Sainz getting on the action, down the inside goes Hamilton, and there is Charles Leclerc, last year's race winner. This is Alex Albon, and absolutely no chance there of avoiding that accident. He was heading to the tyre barriers.
McLaren must have heard you, because car 81, Melbourne's Oscar Piastri, comes into the pit box. Oh, it's slow on the front left.
Tries to go round the outside. Hamilton's in 2nd place, and there's contact. Carlos Sainz spins Fernando Alonso around. The 2 Spanish drivers making contact, and there is Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly out of this race too. Everything was happening at the restart there. We see cars skidding off into the gravel, Perez losing it, and that's the contact with the 2 Alpines. Otmar Saf now.
Out of the penultimate corner, into the final one, and just dipping the wheel on the ground.
Yeah, caught the grass with the left rear there, unfortunately, on the way into actual incident here, but it seems this red flag was rather for a spinning car.
Behrman.
That's Behrman.
Ollie Behrman into the wall. We haven't seen anyone.
And let's see what's befallen of Martins. Has he? Oh, big impact. Big impact through the exit.
Was low grip, the rain that we had, and first of all, into the wall goes Fittipaldi. And that was the exact moment. So the safety car was called in, and
just have nowhere to go here. And yeah, just a side-by-side contact.
Incredibly costly for
Martins is locked up. He's locked both fronts, and he's just run clean into the back of him.
He had when it just nudged it. And this is Nissany when he was racing. This was initially brought out, the safety car, and Nissany's day.
Judged the apex of 9, and then, lost the rear on the direction change. And that's the difficulty. I think he's just committed the car on the direction change, and just doesn't have the rear stability. And I wonder if he's trying to find a toe. Goes to pull out then.
He's already in the wall at this stage. If you look in the background on the right.
Well, I was jumping in the last corner because somebody got in the way.
Bortoletto finds a gap between the yellow flags, and that's a big hit for Bedrin on the exit of turn 14.
So, could have been worse for Browning. Let's see what happens to Ido Cohen. Well before the corner.
Yeah, he ends up really wide. I expect what he's done is had some contact and then... Oh, Franco Colapinto in the wall.
That's a big crash as well. The front left certainly taking a whack. What's that in the middle of the road?
Into turn 5 behind us, lose the rear, and go straight into the outside Tech Pro, but he already had a punch of...
Now we're watching watch the orange car here. That's Mari Boyer with a big incident into the gravel, and I think he might...
Mate, you broke way too hard now, I'm out here.
That was Zolov. He went into the back of.
Kudos there to race control, who no doubt were on the phone to the team, who in turn were on the phone to the driver to say, can you fire it up and just potter into the pit lane?
Here we have Zolov fighting with one of the other PHM racing cars. That was Roberto Faria.
And who's the Van Amersfoort car?
It's Tommy Smith.
Yeah, Tommy Smith alongside him, I think.
No, it's not. It's Rafael Villagomez. Well, it all kicked off. I knew something was going to happen in that final lap, and this was Nikita Bedrin. Unfortunately, in the Yenza, finding a bit too much curb and spinning out on the exit of turn 1. And how heavy is that hit?
Just praying for a few more degrees of steering lock.
The issue there, when we saw the back of David Reynolds' car,
That doesn't look good.
Nick car alight. That's not good. Need to get to the nearest fire stop. Out of the weeds and right out sideways. That's Van Gisbergen. Oh, in the fence, Frosty. In the fence for the DeWalt Camaro.
Mark Winterbottom, here's the other angle of it. Whoa, that is going to be a big bruise on that car. Oh, we've got trouble here, unfortunately, for Courtney. Flames billowing out in front of this car. That is not a good look. So James has been able to get down. He's actually been guided in by his team and the marshals, and they're quickly on the job there to try and get that thing under control. Anton Di Pasquale on the outside. We've also got Heimgartner, and round goes Di Pasquale, and this is going to be contact with the inside wall as well.
So he turns in across. He got bumped by Payne.
Yeah.
And then that
safety car
ended up.
So they're trying to get their way through the traffic. Which is what you mentioned. Just tripping over each other, everyone trying to get that one lap right.
Oh, dear me. Indurain Pagliacci and Danny Studdard. And that Pagliacci car has copped a really nasty whack in the front end. Let's dissect what's happened here. Really fast part of the racetrack. Oh, goodness me.
You can hear the contact.
So hard to tell exactly how that started.
Un pochino inghiottiti dal gruppo, arrivano aperti a ventaglio i piloti con Pierandrea De Marco che va largo, un botto, attenzione, un botto violentissimo, ai cimini una vettura si ribalta, non abbiamo visto di chi si trattasse. Lo vediamo proprio adesso ancora sulla macchina con i commissari che credo ci stiano parlando, quindi sembrerebbe tutto abbastanza ok per il pilota, ma la Campagnano e arriva all'esterno alla staccata della Sorate con Possato, attenzione il contatto, si gira, Possato si gira, Benjamin Damiani passa, formato dal Girotti, Malvestiti e Pierandrea De Marco arrivano in 4 alla Campagnano, Malvestiti che porta fuori gli altri 2, si girano, si toccano, Malvestiti e Girotti, il contatto che proprio all'uscita della curva del semaforo, diciamo il tornantino, uno dei punti forse più caldi, ma mai come la curva Campagnano e la curva Sorate intanto in testa coda.
Con l'ottimo spunto da parte di Felix Grossi Aschoff, ma Phil Stratford, come vedete, riesce subito a prendere attenzione, un bloccaggio e decolla la vettura di Thomas Zeltner.
Prendere le misure, anche perché puoi anche arrivare ad una staccata ad una velocità che non hai mai fatto nel corso del weekend. Attenzione,
attenzione, il contatto pesante, questo è il contatto pesante, la vettura numero 73.
Tommaso Lovati, che a questo punto è davvero a ridosso della
Eccolo!
vettura. All'interno il contatto!
Troppo.
Il tentativo azzardato con entrambe le vetture che finiscono nella ghiaia. Andrea Basso nei confronti di Lasagna, la staccata della prima curva arriva leggermente lungo, c'è il contatto
tra i due.
Contatto tra Lasagna e Basso.
Sì, gruppo compatto alle spalle di Romagnoli che tiene
attenzione, escursione, botto contro le barriere per Mattia Fiore.
Ha avuto qualche problema, quindi Ponziglione secondo davanti a Mastro Leonardo, l'attacco di Mastro Leonardo e il contatto tra i due con Ponziglione che adesso è nella ghiaia e le vetture sono danneggiate, ancora una botta.
Si va alla staccata della prima variante con Mandolese che riesce, attenzione, finisce su 2 ruote, purtroppo ruote all'aria. Sembra che abbia assestato proprio un sorpasso, probabilmente ai danni di attenzione, testacoda subito davanti, era di Giovanbattista in uscita dalla Scari, lo abbiamo visto da questa prospettiva privilegiata a bordo della vettura di Valentina, eccolo qui.
Vai buscando uma recuperação ali na 7ª posição de prova. Já tem poeirão levantando e já tem gente para fora da pista, Matias Rossi. E o Suzuki também ali. Pra asa já, né, meu amigo? Vamos rever.
Essa treta.
Asa móvel.
Olha essa treta.
Kaká ficou, já tirou mais um pedaço do carro do Rubinho. Já pensou sendo um cockpit falando assim, para que lado eu vou agora? Já pensou isso? E aí a saída do Enzo Elias da pista. Saiu com as 4 travadas. Não chegou a bater.
Não chegou a bater.
Vamos ver agora, ó. Aí vai explicar.
Olha, rapaz. Tá atrás do Serra, já subiu pra Serra. Opa, Kaká.
Opa, Kaká saindo da pista também, ali justamente na ferradura.
TK, hein? Kaká e TK. Que azar para as estrelas, hein? Internacionais.
O Newton Rossoni. Caras que foram campeões no ano passado, né? Olha essa disputa, Fabiano com Scherer. Aí o Fabiano vai pro jardim. Vai pro off-road o Fabiano Cardoso.
Vai, me manda aí, Elinho. Oi.
Olha só a imagem recuperada, disputa do Elger com o Labrea, hein?
Labrea deu uma
esparramada.
esparramada.
Tá quente essa disputa. Olha as marcas da batalha aí no carro do Labrea. Ó.
É o Chiru da fronteira já.
O Gui Circle vai mantendo a liderança. Olha o começo da bronca aí, ó. Saída da 2. Rapaz.
E o problema desses carros.
We're set. We're green. Geneva's driving over the center line. Hang on, Geneva. Hang on. No! Oh, she gets over. Oh.
Laughlin's got cylinders out early. J.R. Todd's got... Oh, he blows the body off the car. A horrendous explosion for J.R. Todd.
Appeared to be on his way. And there again, you can see the raw fuel coming out of the cylinders.
Wow.
His car is black tracking. You could see the black tracks. It was spinning the tires, and the concussion was so violent.
Whoa, Clay Milliken, Kapow, 389, way out in front. Hazed the tire, put a cylinder out, and then Kapow. Look at, whoa, hang on, John. Hang on, John. Oh, they got together down there. John Force in the wall. Force's car made a hard left.
Several sections were 43, 6s and 7s.
Oh, you saw it. Yeah, turn 1. Hard in the wall.
Is out.
Yeah, that was very much on purpose. I don't know why, but
oops. Brian Blaney into Barry. Blaney was penalized for speeding, trying to fight his way back up through.
You know, as fast as he caught him there, guys, I really thought...
We've had a day of pit road issues. There's the adjustment on Blaney's car. Oops, he is leaving. And the crew is 0 for 2. Somebody went down hard on a knee there. Kyle Larson getting into Daniel Suarez.
Come out from underneath of him.
Single car incident puts us under caution for the 6th time today.
Got a side-by-side, trying to be on his door and stay on that outside tight.
4 wide for 3rd. Oh, and around he goes, up and into the wall goes the 24.
Bell got in the back of William Byron, turns him around.
You see the tires already down there. That's why the car just takes a hard right into the wall. It's a pretty big impact as well. Not enough room there.
Not good for Stewart Haas Racing. Riley Herbst goes around. Cole Custer.
rodando más lento.
Sí, ya tienen 3 segundos.
Uy, Perrone a punto de tocarse, se va al suelo. Maniobra muy arriesgada en esa curva rápida. Y con Longarella, que van a cruzar, ahí le tenemos, se mete por dentro Longarella. Tira el paracaídas, le pasa, se cae. Al suelo Longarella.